Family, friends, and strangers, welcome back to the Whiskey Wasteland. As always, my name is Adam. I'll be your host for this evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Today, we have an offering. It is the Jefferson's Very Small Batch. It is a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. Now, I did a little bit of research on this one, and I do say it is quite interesting. And we will get into that a little bit later. So as I said, if it's your first time watching, my name is Adam. What we like to do here on this channel, we like to give a little tiny backstory about the distillery and maybe the history if I find it interesting enough. Then we like to look at the color, we like to nose it, and we like to obviously sample the product and give it a rating. 1 to 100. And that's it. And then I like to talk about a couple other things, and then I'm out the door. So, like I said, this is the Jefferson's Very Small Batch. This is batch number 547 and bottle number 6,623. Yes, there's a string in the way. All right, so live recording. Heyo. All right, so apparently this one is from the Kentucky Artisan Distillery in Crestwood, Kentucky. However, they do source their own bottles out of different distilleries and so forth and so on. They do have a little micro distillery. I do know. I have not been out that way. I'd like to go, just from actually doing a little bit of research on this particular distiller, whatever you call it, because it is extremely interesting what they do with their bourbons. That being said, the price point on this fluctuates. I've seen this go. This one is pretty easy to find. There's another one that's pretty easy to find. Then there's 5 or 6 out there that are a little bit harder to find. But this one, the price point on this is $25 to $30-ish. The other ones are $50 and above, and they're a little bit harder to find than just the Jefferson's Very Small Batch. I do want to give a small shout out to my cousin David, who a while ago requested this one, so here you go. The ABV on this is 41.15 and the proof is 82.3. Very interesting, to say the least. You don't really see points, as far as I'm concerned, in a lot of bourbons or whiskeys. There's a few out there. There's a few that I've done that have the points. Anyway, there's no age statement on this, just being because they actually marry up to 4 different bourbons to get this very small batch into this bottle. That is extremely interesting to me. Not only because they source from different distillers, they don't release what is in this bottle other than just the basics. It's 55% of one of up to 4 things in this bottle. So in other words, there's 55% of one particular barrel bourbon, and then up to 3 other mixes in this bottle as well. If that doesn't make sense, sorry. Ask me in the comment section below. I'll try to explain it a little better. But that's pretty much what it is. It's up to 4, 55% in one. The rest are just mixed in there, however they please, to get 100% of this juice. So, I think we're ready. Let's get into it. I do want to read, before we get into it, they have the little tag that a lot of bourbons have nowadays, and a really cool little engraving of Thomas Jefferson here. Jefferson's Reserve. Pretty cool stuff. So on the front, it says Jefferson's Ridiculously Small Batch Bourbon. And my wife pointed this out. She was looking at the bottle. She said I should read this, so I'm going to do that for her. It says, all men are created equal. The same cannot be said about bourbon. Very true. All right, so ridiculously small batch bourbons are produced by skillfully marrying a selection of barrels of various ages. It achieves the precision of a single barrel bottling while ensuring the complexity and consistency expected by fine bourbon aficionados. We invite you to experience the unique flavor of each Jefferson's brand. Jefferson's, which is this. Then they have Jefferson's Reserve, Jefferson's Ocean Ages at Sea, which I heard is amazing, Jefferson's Pritchard Hill Cabernet Cask Finish, which is pretty expensive from what I've seen and delicious, Jefferson's Chef Collaboration, which I've not even heard of or seen, and Jefferson's Barrel Finished Manhattan. So those last three are extremely intriguing. I'd like to try every single offering from Jefferson's just from this crazy thing that they do with marrying up to 4 barrels of whatever they choose. This, and on the other side, it says this ridiculously small batch bourbon has been aged in barrels with a very light char, allowing a myriad of secondary flavors to express themselves. The result is an approachable, smooth bourbon. It's layered by easy drinking with a finish that allows the flavors to come to the forefront. Nice. Jefferson's is smooth and light with hints of complexity that keep it interesting. I love it. On the back here says the Jefferson's Ridiculously Small Batch Difference. To learn more about our line of handcrafted ridiculously small batch bourbons, meet our master distiller and find out about our exciting R&D projects, please visit our website at jeffersonsbourbon.com. So there's a plug for the jeffersonsbourbon.com. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty interesting stuff on there, I will say. Let's go ahead and crack into this one, shall we? It's got the cool wood finished cork on there, very nice, and it is corked. I'm going to go ahead and take this little thing off for right now so we don't get in there. Again, this is batch number 547, bottle number, which is awesome, 6,623. So this bottle is, I don't know how many batches per bottle or bottle per batch they do, but to me this is cool to say I have batch number 547, bottle number 6,623, because there's not going to be another one of those, and that's cool. For $25, you can't beat it, you know, it's cool. So let's look at the color here. And already I can see this is very light in color. So let's hold it up to the light. Oh wow, yeah, that's very light. There's actually a lot of, well, maybe not. That's just the lighting, but it is extremely light. Let me see if I can get a sheet of paper here real quick just to kind of show you what we're working with. So it's a very light caramel amber, light amber, and it sticks pretty well. Looks pretty good. Let's give it a nose. Right up front, I'm getting sweet raisins, caramel, vanilla, mixed with a little barrel char, some oakiness, some wood, and then again that vanilla and that raisin scent comes out really, really nice on this one. Alright, let's go ahead and give this one a taste. Good. Got the oak up front with the spices mixed with the vanilla and the raisin. Some baking spice. It's not too hot. This would be a very good sipper, even for the beginner drinker. If you want to start experimenting with bourbons, I would recommend this one highly. I'm just trying to talk, maybe get some extra flavors in there. Let's try one more time. It's very good. You get a little oak in there. I know they said it's lightly charred, but I taste some oak. Some raisins. It doesn't hang out very long in the palate. Let me try one more time. This is pretty complex stuff. Alright, now we're cleansed. Let's see what we can pick out here. Tobacco. Got some tobacco on that one. Oaky tobacco with raisins and barrel char, some spices, some vanilla. It's pretty good stuff. For $25, this is impressive. It's very good. It's not the best, but it's good. And I think we are due for a rating here. I'm going to give this one an 81 out of 100. It's not the best I've had, but the story is really cool, how they blend all these together. The taste is good. It's smooth. It's not hot at all. And it's just a good, simplified, complex, consistent-ish bourbon. Let's try one more time. Would I recommend this? Yes. Is it the best I've ever had? Of course not. But it's good. Not every bourbon that I review on here is going to be my favorite. Not every bourbon on here that I review is going to be the best. But I like the story. I think it's cool. 81 out of 100. Go get yourself a bottle of this, definitely. So for that, we are going to do a little bit of some closing announcements here. Let me just pull it up. Again, last time I announced the Patreon account. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing a bit of a gamble here. Insert awkward kind of intriguing smile. And it may impact the channel, but not in a way that you are thinking. I'm going to change up a little bit every now and then. Maybe once a month I'll do this, but I'm going to take a gamble. And the reason why is I have not seen this done before. There's been a lot of things that are kind of similar, but nothing like this. So, tune in for that. I will be doing it what is today? Yeah, I'll be doing it this month. I'm going to do it this month. I'll release it. And it, like I said, it will be a gamble. I keep saying that because it's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. I think it'll bring the channel up quite a bit. So with that being said, if you have not checked out the Patreon account, check that out. I know that's not for everybody, but you may find something cool on there, and subscribe or whatever you want to do on there. And that's it. As always, thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Also, hit that little bell down there, because every time I release a video, it gives you an update. It gives you an alert saying, hey, the Wasteland They're on their stuff again. They're doing it. It's the new alert. You're going to get it up to the minute it releases. So, hit that if you like it. Hit this video with a thumbs up. If not, hit it with a thumbs down. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you want to see in the comments below. Tell me what you want to review. I'm always open to anything and everything. Also, Facebook and Instagram. We're going to get to Snapchat in a minute. I see you out there, Snapchat. So Facebook is just The Whiskey Wasteland. Instagram, all lowercase, the_whiskey_wasteland. And Snapchat. I'm taking a break from Snapchat. Don't like what they're doing over there. Doesn't mean that I hate Snapchat. I just don't like the settings. I don't like the format. If you guys really, really want to see me on Snapchat, reach out for the ones that are following. Tell me you want me on there, and I'll do it. Until then, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of updates on Snapchat, or maybe at all, until they fix it. I just don't like the layout. I'm not going to get into that, though. YouTube is great. Facebook, Instagram, you guys are great. Snapchat, get it together, come on. I liked doing Snapchat. It was fun. So, anyway, thanks guys for watching. If you liked it, hit it with a thumbs up. If not, thumbs it down. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, like always. And until next time, guys, that's it. Cheers from the Wasteland.